We are celebrating our 17th year as a joint venture between the Volvo Group and Eicher Motors this year. 16 check, 17 going on. Right? So that's who we are. And I think that this is a slide that we've kept consistent for a period of time. The helix represents, so to speak, the strengths of each of the partners that came into the JV. Right? So on the Eicher side, it's clear leadership in light and medium duty, and you'll hear a little bit more from both Gil and Abhishek on why that's relevant today. Frugal engineering, of course, we are very much attuned to what we require here. We hear a lot of that from Sachin. Our structure in India, we have a fairly established after-sales structure here, and our operations, of course, are tuned to the demands that India places, so to speak, because I think work. And then on the Volvo side, of course, you're also familiar with our story there. A lot of global expertise, leadership in product technology, and then of course well-defined process systems, and of course the brand image that stood for. I think we've touched a lot about it. So we brought it together and with a singular purpose, and this has been consistent for a long time, driving modernization in commercial vehicle industry. I mean, so we are about that, and I'll just say that that will be a recurrent theme in our conversation today. I believe that as you will kind of go through the day today and in our conversations, these things will kind of keep coming back, and you'll hear a lot about it from colleagues who will speak to on various issues that's more pertinent for today. You had asked me about Eicher tractors, right? So we started, our heritage is actually agricultural tractors on the Eicher side. But we exited the tractors business in 2005, and since then we don't really work with Eicher tractors. But then of course in 1984, again talking about our Pithampur facilities, we set that up when we had the Eicher Mitsubishi joint venture. So we have a storied history, and then of course from 2008, VECV has been around and very successfully so. I'll not go through, so to speak, this history. This is well documented since we came, 17 years. Clear values. This is something that we talk about all the time. Very important for us. We talk about excellence. We talk about being fair and ethical. Very important for us. At the center of it all is customer focus. You go and meet with Vinod Agarwal, our MD CEO, and he will make sure that every customer he meets has his business card. Right, with his phone number, and he doesn't tire of kind of taking a call and saying, if you have a problem, call me. Of course, the system should work, but if you feel that it's not working for you, you can reach up through the hierarchy, and all of us kind of have our cards out there, our numbers out there for that singular purpose. Because at the end of the day, that's who we serve. And then, of course, very clear, in terms of respect for individuals and how we work, and passion in what we do. So very clear articulations of values and so on. I think there are few questions. I'll jump a few slides just because then I can cover the things that we discussed before we started. These are our businesses. So we have the Eicher trucks and bus business. We of course also sell and service Volvo trucks in India as part of the joint venture. We manufacture, sell and service Volvo buses in India today. We have, of course, a very big engineering components business out of Devas. You'd asked me about our factory structure. Devas, also close to Indore, is where we have our engineering components business. One of the largest, I would say, engineering component businesses in the country if it were standalone. Very proud of it. Lots of developments happened there. We have spoken about VE Powertrain. This is the global hub for 5 and 8 liter engines for the Volvo Group globally. It is our 11th year of operation. So we set that up in 2013. And each year, 60,000 engines go out to various Volvo Group brands globally, but also for Eicher in India. So it's all over the place, and we are very proud of the development there. And then, of course, we have our own power solutions business, where we supply engines for non-automotive applications on a case-by-case basis, and very proud to say that all of these conform to the absolute latest emission standards applicable to, let us say, the genset business or the construction business. So our engines conform to the latest standards wherever we use them. So these are our businesses today. So just a quick update in terms of where we stand. These are businesses. I'll just see if the next slide will give us some perspective on manufacturing. Yeah. Here you are. So you have the Pithampur plant, which is our mother plant. We have the Bhopal factory, which is where we are today. A factory which was conceived slightly before COVID, but executed through the COVID period. Very difficult times, but done on time, and truly represents. I think we were talking about manufacturing. Truly represents the future of manufacturing. Right? In terms of why should a young person graduating today, right, consider manufacturing as a profession? Right? They can come and see that it's no longer, a place where grease is dripping and where, there's, you got to have earmuffs, otherwise you can't hear stuff, right? It's a place where the latest is done. It's as much computer science as it's manufacturing in terms of how it's controlled. We'll have Mr. Srinivas talk about it later, so you can know about it. And then Bhagwan, which is our bus plant. That was a question about where we have manufacturing for buses. We will add to this picture after today. So just wanted to let you know that we're very proud of this picture for the Eicher brand, but we'll add to this and we'll add to this later today. I'll stop here from the prepared presentation on Eicher. You can have this presentation deck. I think what was important was, I think, just to kind of put into perspective where we are and how far we've come in our joint venture journey, and just wanted to kind of take a few minutes here.
So when we developed this product, there are certain uniqueness which we worked upon. I'm very proud to say that it's an industry first product which has been worked with customers, the leading customers who have been part of this industry, to understand the segment, to understand the applications this products serves us. So we are very proud to say that it's a co-created product. We are coming up with some solution to the market which has been developed as per the need of the customers. Coming on the specifics about the product, what was the requirement of the market? When we talk about co-creation, it talks about what is the requirement of the market. So the market we require space. That's why we come up with highest cargo volume. Because the segment service caters to the last mile mobility, and customer requires that much additional space where he can cater and move around his products in using lesser amount of vehicles and lesser trips. Best in class maneuverability. As we grow, our cities grow, they become congested. Our urbanization is not for ease, it's for creating a lot of difficulty for movement. So we require vehicles which can move around in lesser space. We are proud to say our vehicle moves around better than some of the leading cars available in the market. So this vehicle can move and turn around in the market in lesser space and lesser area than some of the leading car manufacturers are available in the market. Longest service interval. The basic essence of a vehicle is it should be on road. It should be servicing the customer. The customer should be making business with it. It should be coming to the workshop at the least period of time and doing generating that business and prosperity to the customer. That's why we have the longest service interval amongst the best in the industry. No one in the industry is coming near to this service interval that we talk about. When we were working on the product, we came up with certain expectations from the customer. Right? Why not come with something which can be developed at the factory? Why? So when we were developing this product, there was a lot of expectations that we come up with something which is readily available and can be put to use by the customers from day one. So we are coming with some solutions for the customers which can be put to use by the customer the day they decide to join the journey with Eicher products in the future. So this is all developed with consultations and the feedback which we have got from the customers in different interactions that we had inside the plant and in different places of their operations also. Safe and spacious cabin. So we talk about respect in our value. So what is missing in this industry? Respect for the person who's actually driving the vehicle. So we have developed a cabin which is spacious, which can give that comfort to the customer, to the driver, because generally it will be a driver-owner business. So you can move around in the vehicle, cover the journey and be comfortable and feel safe inside the vehicle. If required, rest in the vehicle when the time is there for loading and unloading is there. So that we've done. Factory fitted AC. It looks like a fab tag that why should we require an AC cab in a commercial vehicle? But now, with the changing environment, the heat going up, it's a very basic thing which we extend as a service to our driver or to our customers going to use this vehicle. Energy efficiency. This company has been existing since 1984. We joined, and me and Mr. Graf spent a good amount of time with this company. We have been known as leader in mileage. We have given that confidence and delivery to our customer in terms of mileage, which is basic requirement in this industry. And we stand committed when we introduce this product in the market that will be leader in the energy efficiency space as well. Digital features. Now, all of us talk about digitally active in different parts of the segments or different applications. It's very importantly, the customers who buys this vehicle, they are very, very active on digital platform. It becomes our responsibility that we share our information on this digital platform and make his life easy, not only on the vehicle, as well as when he's using the vehicle. We are coming with a DSMS feature, which is driver state monitoring system. It talks about if there is a distraction which a driver is doing during his journey, then there is a information and alert which goes to the driver or to this person who's managing the vehicle from back end. Yes, some attention is required while you drive. The equipment sees from outside and manages the distance. This is called the tail distance. So it alerts the driver that could be an apprehension, there could be a vehicle which is outside, which is slightly ahead. You require to get into this. So these are features which have been developed in consultation with the customers from the experiences which they have in using their vehicles. So the ProX, which is going to be introduced, and which during the day we are going to have details where you cover the product and then we have interactions. These are the products developed in customization in discussion with the customers and we have interacted with them. That's it from my side.
Thank you, Abhishek.